Hello everyone, welcome to a new discussion, and well, today we're going to be taking a look at Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand. So, I recently picked up, well, more like bought off of eBay, the Mattel versions of these three characters, and so I just want to kind of compare the Mattel versions to the Learning Curve versions. So yeah, that's why I'm making this discussion. So we're going to start off with Bash here. So here's the Learning Curve version, and here's the Mattel version. So let me show this one off first. So Bash is probably like my favorite of either the three locking locos or of the pair of Bash and Dash. And that's not like super common for me to like a first character out of a pair or something, because usually I'm more for like the second character. So like for Donald and Douglas, I would like Douglas. For Bill and Ben, I would like Ben. For Ari and Bert, I would like Bert. And even for like Splatter and Dodge, I would probably like Dodge more. But Bash is kind of a rare occasion or something where I would like the first character of a pair first more or whatever. So anyways, Bash has a plastic running board, and like, I'm guessing this is like one of his oil tanks or whatever. He has a blue boiler with blue on the front of his cab. One of his domes is blue, this dome is orange. He's got a lamp there. The side of his cab is orange with this blue window. He's got a bunker full of logs and this like flywheel or something on the back. And then, yeah, he's got blue wheels, and that's really all I've got to say on that version of Bash. Now, the Mattel version of Bash, I know for sure is like one of the rarest Mattel models to find, because, you know, I remember back when they were still selling the Mattel Thomas Wooden Railway stuff, like, Dash was like the only kind of engine I would see out of the locking logos in stores, like particularly Toys R Us. Like Dash was a more common engine found in the stores. Like he was more easier to find because there was still a few more of him on the shelf. But Bash was, I don't know, was he pretty sought after? Like was he like purchased rapidly on from the shelves or something? I don't know. But anyways, here's CGI Bash's face. Well, Mattel Bash's face more. So anyways, pretty much like the same details. So like one of the main differences is that, like the color of the cap here. This is more black. This kind of looks a little like grayish or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's just one difference there. I don't think there's really any other real differences for Mattel Bash versus Learning Curve Bash, other than the faces and like the color of the top of the caps. So yeah, that's Bash right there. So now let's take a look at Dash. So here is the Learning Curve version of Dash. So the first wooden Dash model I owned, I believe I actually got, okay, actually it may have just been a separate Dash model. Well, basically the first wooden Dash model I owned, I believe it was just by itself or something, or it may have been that 2-pack that came with the launching log cart or whatever. But basically, I think it was the front wheels, but like the front wheels were like really stiff, like they could barely move. Like I had to like really press on my finger against the wheels to make them turn or something. Like the front wheels were just stiff, like the brakes were locked on those wheels. That was annoying, so I had to like get another Dash, like either the one with the log car or it was one by itself. I don't remember really, but yeah. So anyways, Dash's color is pretty much just the opposite. It's just Bash's colors switched around. So like blue side of the cab, orange boiler in front of the cab. This dome is blue, this dome is orange. Orange wheels. And other than that, nothing else. So Dash is known for having, I hope you can see it okay. It's not really that good to note. It's not that easy to notice, but he has freckles. Let me take a close look. Just on his cheeks. He has freckles on his cheeks, but it just may be hard to see because, you know, this Dash has been used for a while, so, you know, he's kind of worn and stuff. So his dots, the freckles might kind of be wearing off a bit or something. But anyways, that's the learning curve version. Let me just put that there and bring in the Mattel version. So, here is the Mattel Dash's version face. So, there's the top of the cab right there. And like I said, nothing else really in differences other than the face and like the color at the top of the cab. So last but not least is Ferdinand. So if I could like rate the locking logos from most to least on like my favorites, like it would be like Bash would be first, then Ferdinand, then Dash. I don't really know why or whatever. But anyways, Ferdinand is like the laid back kind of the locking logos, while Bash and Dash are like the fun-loving ones. Ferdinand's still kind of laid back and all that. Although he does like being goofy or something, like with Bash and Dash. So anyways, Ferdinand is kind of a unique design, or whatever. So this is like his side rod here. He's got his lamp up here. Yeah, he's got like buck teeth and hold on, let me take a. I'm not sure if you can kind of notice right here at the tip of my finger. He's basically just got like some white markings on the side of his face. Like that was the way he came out of the box when I got him one Christmas. Like I think that may have been Christmas of 2011. Or no, not 2011. Maybe 2010 actually. Because that's when Miss Yacht Rescue came out, 2010. Yeah, he's just had these couple small white marks on the side of his face. So that's kind of like one of the reasons why I decided to get the Mattel version of Ferdinand. Anyways, let me keep going here. He's got these two domes. This thing right here, and it's kind of just a little loose because like I can kind of move it a bit back and forth. Something. So it's got the Misty Island logo, which is some trees with some axes making an X or whatever. And then here's Ferdinand's tender. So it's pretty much just the same detail on all the sides here, and he's got locks in there, of course. Let me just move this off camera for a second so I can bring in the Mattel version. The Mattel version has a couple of differences on the detail. So here's the face here. Looks a bit better. So this part right here at the top corner of the cap is kind of slightly different than just the top part of Ferdinand's cap here. As you can kind of see. Hold on. If you can kind of tell, if I hold it like this, this part right here is just a little shorter than this one. Right here, whatever. So this Ferdinand, like his hand railing on the spoiler or something, this Ferdinand has like some more lines or something on it. So that's like another difference. Nothing different about the back part here. Yeah, but on the tender here, it's actually got this whitish, bluish, I don't know what kind of color it is, or this light grayish or something. But yeah, it's got this light grayish color around it, unlike this tender. The locks are a different shade of brown, like a darker shade, and then another thing is that there's some extra details on the back of the tender here, like a ladder, and I guess these are like extra oil tanks or something, unlike the back of this tender, so yeah. And then the text is bigger than this one. Yeah. So, yeah. And that's really it for the locking logos. So basically, when they appear in some, if they can appear in some more Medieval Misadventures episodes, I'm going to be switching over to the Mattel versions. Because, you know, they kind of look a little better and stuff. So, yeah. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you later.